I'm not saying it no more. So I've been in the studio with artists for basically the last 3 years now. I'm talking from Tekka, from Yachty, from Sway Lee, from Nav, from
2 hours later.
It's been a lot of people, man. I've definitely put my 10,000 hours in, and I feel like I got some sauce, some baba sauce, some secret, some gems to share with you guys to help you kill these studio sessions, whether it's your first time going to a session and you're nervous and you're not trying to F up.
Oh, I can't believe you've done this.
Or you've been to the studio a lot. I promise you this video is going to have something for you that you will be able to apply, or you're going to want to apply to make your workflow more efficient. And that's just from me being in the studio all the time and figuring these things out from trial and error, bombing sessions, blah, blah, blah. I'm rambling. Let's get into this video, man. I got some gems for you. Tip number 1 involves the Notes app, the goated Notes app. The Notes app is the haven for all producers and all artists with unreleased music. What I like to do is I like to play beats from there. For example, this is something I've actually been doing recently, and it's my favorite way to play beats in a session is so I come to my Notes app. You would start a new note, right? You come over here, say you got a session, for example, with you got Drake coming up, you know what I mean? He DM'd you, he's like, yo man, I really like your beats, dog. Let's do this thing one time for Canada, eh? You go into wherever your beats are. I use mine in Dropbox. Maybe on the Uber ride or something, I'll go in and I'll find a bunch of beats that'll work for him, listen through whatever, and get a folder together. I like to be really prepared. I'll export it actually to a Notes app. What this is gonna do is it's basically just gonna make it so that like you cut out all factors of anything that can go wrong. I've been in sessions before where the internet's not working or the Wi-Fi's trash, and oh my god, bro, it is so awkward when people are just waiting for you or waiting for the internet and the energy is kind of there. You meet an artist for the first time and y'all are just sitting there waiting for a beat to load, or even where say you play a beat and the artist is like, nah, next, and then you click next and then it takes 30-45 seconds to load the next beat, bro. It's not the vibe. This is the vibe. Say you got a bunch of beats you like this beat too, you come over here, throw it in there, bingo bango bongo, it's already there ready. It's in the Drake folder. No, I didn't mean to put a new note. So you save it here and you go back in your notes and you just play them right from here, bro. It's so easy. Perfect. You got all your stuff here ready to go. You could do this with 50, 100 beats on here. And then another thing to take it a step further is say like you got some beats on here that you specifically want somebody to hear. You want somebody to get on. It's all personal, bro. All this stuff is literally just made up in my head, but this is what's been working for me is I just come over here and I'll put like emojis or something, or I'll put a little asterisk because it's your note. Every studio now, bro, has a dongle for you to play beats off of, because that's how artists and people be playing all their unreleased music. Nobody's pulling out a big ass laptop anymore, unless you're cooking up, of course, and you got sessions like that all the time. And then say like an artist, you play this beat. Oh wow, yeah, I totally want that beat, bro. Send that to the engineer right now. Watch how easy this is, bro. You just come here, you click, you share, and you just airdrop it to whoever. So easy, bro. It's the best. So that's gem number 1, is use your Notes app to store your beats or your loops too, if artists like to go on loops. It's a good method. Gem number 2, guys, it might sound a little obvious, but you guys need to be ready to cook up at the session. What I mean by that is probably not what you guys think I mean. I mean, you guys need to prepare, and I'm saying you gotta stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. Nothing's weirder than you got your dick in your hand in a session and an artist isn't feeling nothing. An artist is like, yo, play some beats, or an artist is like, yo, I'm trying to cook up on the spot. You got any loops and stuff? Think of all these things that an artist might do in a session, and you want to have all your bases covered. So what I like to do is before I have some of my sessions, I'll go through and I'll pick out a bunch of loops and I'll make a folder. Maybe I hear them on loops I made for them or whatever I prepped for the session, and I'll go through it. I'll have all the loops, all the beats and whatever and stuff, and I'll have that in case they want to do something on the spot or embellish on some more beats that I've already finished, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes artists like to go on loops. This is my point. You never know what the artist is going to want to do that day, so make it super easy and efficient and have a way to make everything just super accessible. Offer it as soon as they walk in. You're ready to go. Super useful tip. Do it all the time. I do it every session. Gem number 3, boys, you gotta make sure you got your BPM, you got the people who are on the beat in the name of the beat, and you got, if you can, get the key. Trust me, it's just so much easier. It sucks when an engineer that maybe you don't know or it's hired for the session or whatever can't find the key of something, and the artist is just like, bro, why it sound like this? I've had artists skip beats because it took so long to get the auto-tune right, it just killed the whole vibe of the track. I'm not saying it no more. Cut out every reason for your session to go shitty. Help everybody do their job better, because if they do their shit right, then you win. Hits will be made. I'm out of breath. I blacked out, sorry about that. Tip number 4, gem number 4 is copy cadences from old songs. Study these artists, bro. Find the BPMs of their last albums and stuff. It's not that you got to put them in a box, but it's way easier to come think of a vibe and feel like if this beat fits somebody, if you're able to put yourself in that artist's shoes. I talk about this all the time, bro. Take old cadences from songs and mumble them over the beats you think that'll fit for them. And if it makes sense to you, maybe it'll make sense to them. Not to say just make stuff that they've made before. In general, a lot of artists reuse cadences and different ways, incorporate it in their tracks, and you can utilize that, give them a starting point for a track, and maybe it builds off into some new thing that they've never made before, but you kind of gave them that foundation of something to hop on that's familiar for them that they can take and then build off of that. So honestly, a great example of like copying a cadence and like flow and stuff is like, that's the exact process I did for this song I just that just dropped with Young Chris, shot by .com Nirvan, super fire song called Oh Boy. When I finished the beat, I was like, bro, I'm getting Young Chris on this, bro. I hear the hook, I hear the whatever. Didn't come out how I thought it was going to come out, but I heard his voice, and that's all that really mattered, and I was able to apply a cadence to it or whatever the case may be. He hopped on the beat, now we got a song, and the song is super dope, so you guys should run that up. Show some love in the comments for your boy. I'm down here, you know what I mean? I'm right here. Come say what's good. The song's super fire. I just don't want to get copyright playing it, but play it. Go run that up. Gem number 5 is more of a utility thing. It's something called SnapDrop, and this is something for Windows people, or if you work with other people. If you are on Mac and you could just hop on here, and what this website does is basically acts as why I can't think the AirDrop, bro. What am I? Stupid. Acts as AirDrop. As long as you got Wi-Fi, you'll be good. And it shows up here. This isn't sponsored at all. It's Bronze Crawdad, so that's me. I'm Bronze Crawdad, and if Jake Franklin Joseph was right next to me over here and he opened this app, it would pop up with their name, and you could just send the files as if it's AirDrop. And this makes it super easy for people on Mac to work with people on Windows and send files back and forth. It's not sponsored, but if they want to sponsor, you know what I'm saying? If anybody wants to sponsor me, matter of fact, because right now I gotta sponsor my own videos, and when I say that, I mean I'm working on my new drum kit. If we get this video to 4,000 likes, I know I kind of cut it out of the intro because I wanted to get to the meat and bones of the video. Get this video 4,000 likes. Working on this new drum kit that's dropping next week. It's gonna be mad fire. I promise you, it's my best kit yet. It's gonna have a shit ton of sounds. A lot of you guys have heard it already. I'm not even gonna preview it here, but it's hits everywhere, and it's not done yet. I'm adding a whole bunch more before next week. 4,000 likes, pick bunch of commenters, get this, hell yeah. And the 6th, I think it's the 6th. The 6th and final gem is you gotta perform, bro, and you gotta just realize when you go into these sessions, everybody's a human. You all working towards the same thing. Leave your egos at the door, bro. Super important, bro. You don't try to show out for nobody. You just do. You get in your element, you get in your zone, and you just rock it, bro. You gotta be yourself at all times. This is very cliche sounding kind of tip gem, but people, especially in the music industry, you could tell when people are fake, when people are corny, or when people are compensating, trying too hard, do whatever. If you're in your first session or whatever, just go there and do your job, bro. Be cool, talk to people, converse. Don't be scared to say nothing, bro. Go in there and rock it, man. You got this thing. The stuff you play has to be good. It's just as simple as that, bro. I can't give you all these tips and then you go play some boo-boo ass beat, bro. If you want to get good, you gotta join my Discord, link in the description below. There's thousands of loops. We're almost at 30K members. I'm in there all the time. People are cooking up all the time. Great way for people to connect and get better at producing, and that'll help you when you guys go into these in-person sessions. And you guys can ask questions in there, bounce questions off each other, and learn from each other and stuff. I've met a lot of really cool people in there, man. If you guys enjoyed the video, I really do hope this helped. Yeah, drop a like, subscribe. A lot of you guys aren't subscribed, so you gotta subscribe, or else But yeah, 4,000 likes, pick a bunch of commenters, give this kit I've been working out that's dropping next week. It's got some custom cover art coming. I'm super excited for that. I hope this video helped, man. Love y'all.